Hi Kirby fans, so today what we're going to be doing is stripping down a G3 tech drive. So what we'll do is we'll get straight to it. Hi Kirby fans, welcome back to the channel. Again, those of you new to the channel, if you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate. Slap that subscribe button, it's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if you like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. Right, so as I said in today's video, what we're going to be doing is stripping down a G3 tech drive. I don't think there's anything covering this on YouTube at the moment. I have been requested to do this, and there was a comment on my video a couple of months back asking me if I'd looked at it, and I was waiting for a dodgy tech drive. Well, because I'm still waiting on parts for the G3s, I thought nothing better to do. I have been doing reviews as well, which will be airing soon. I thought I'll strip this tech drive down and see what it actually entails. Now, as far as I'm concerned, it's going to be a bit like a gearbox. It's going to have a couple of clutches, or a clutch, so it's going to have a clutch for reverse and a clutch for forward, so it's only got 2 gears. So what we'll do is we'll delve into it and see whether you can actually service them and clean them, i.e. I haven't lost anything by taking it apart because I've got 2 G3s and I want to make 1 out of 2. If I can make the 2, that'd be good, but we'll see how we go with this one. So again, anything I use in this video or in my videos is in the description below, so make sure you check those out. So what we'll do is we'll jump into it and start stripping down this G3 tech drive and see what's in there. So what we'll do is get straight to it. What we're going to do is we're going to strip this down and actually see how these actually work inside. A bit of time lapse as I strip it down, and then I'll explain what all the parts are inside, and we'll figure out how it all goes back together, whether it needs re-greasing, oiling, and if the clutches are fine in there. So as you can see at the moment, obviously that pulls forward, so the pressure on this side releases off that side, so that's going to be the forward clutch, and as you pull back, that's going to be, this side will be the reverse clutch. So what we'll do is jump into it and start taking it apart. So I don't think we've got to worry about the warranty, but we'll keep taking the PS3 apart. It's not going to avoid it. Oops, she's looking a bit grimy inside. So what we'll have to do is clean all this with some isopropyl. See all the grime and dirt that's actually in there. Whether this is going to make any difference to the G3, I have no idea, because I haven't tried the tech drive on them, as you know, but hopefully it will. So if there are any issues, it will probably be a little bit smoother, or even a lot smoother. So that's all going to need cleaning and then re-greasing. This is your clutch assembly. Belt, there's no cracks in that. It's still got Kirby written on it, so it hasn't been worn in any way. So I don't think this has had a lot of use. This is the newer one. I will be doing the older one, and I'll do that as a time lapse. But this one I'll keep as step by step, so for people that want to take them apart, you know how to do it. Goes there. Back of the clutch plate, that's your clutch plate, and that's your actual clutch material. So it's a bit like a car. So this is all going to need cleaning. Again, when you start to clean this and get it back together, we're going to probably re-grease all these. So they are. There they are. A bit rattly. It's a bit rattly. But what you don't want to do is get any grease on your actual clutch. We will clean these with some isopropyl alcohol again, and we'll clean all the insides. So Yeah, that's a bit rattly. And that one's a bit rattly. So it's basically like a cartridge. Take that out. Give all these a clean with a tough brush. I'll probably wash these out. Oops, bolt. So let's obviously see out the back of there. So screw that back on there just so I don't lose it. And then I think when I put it back together, I'll just put a little bit of grease in there just to hold the bolt as we put it back together. So what we'll do is get all this cleaned up and come back to it. Right, so I did wash these out and I'll have cleaned them again with some WD-40 just inside to get that clean. Make sure you don't get any water in there. I will be cleaning that out with some 3-in-1 oil, high temperature oil as advised by a mechanic. Anything to do with the gearbox needs sort of high temperature oil or grease of some description. But we'll get all this cleaned up. I'm going to clean everything with isopropyl. You do not want to get any grease on these. You can clean them with isopropyl alcohol, and that's fine, but you don't want any grease on those clutch plates because they will slip. A bit like a normal gearbox, when you're riding the clutch, it will slip. Okay, now we're going to have to grease these because you can hear all the seams out. Okay, so all this is going to need re-greasing. So we're just going to use some high temperature oil. These I will clean out with a tough brush and some isopropyl. So just spray that to soak it because that will dissolve the oil. Clean those, wipe those over with some isopropyl, and obviously clean all these bits as well. So and then we'll figure out what parts we've got to grease to get that together. Also, I'm just going to clean everything with isopropyl now. Those can be cleaned with WD. Again, if you've washed them, make sure they're totally dry first before you clean with the WD-40 or anything like that. I've got to clean those bearings out at some point. I just find that isopropyl is the best thing for getting any grease and grime off anything. And then when we clean our clutch plates, we'll use a different rag because we don't want to get any of this grease on that clutch material. Like I said, it's like a car. If it's it will make the clutch slip if there's any grease on there. So make sure there's no grease on there. Give these a clean, and then we'll give them a grease up. It's really grimy. I'd hate to think what the other G3 is like, but we'll find that one out, and I will do that one, as I say, just as a time lapse, just so people can see how to take it apart. This one is going to be a step by step, so you know how to take yours apart and put it back together, just to make life a lot easier for everybody. So that will just clean any grime up there. Same on that one, take that out. Get the grease all up. Put that one back in so don't lose it. Okay, we don't want any bits. So make sure your cloth isn't shredding. So that one's got a little bit of a gouge. I know it's a bit of grease. Okay, all these cogs should be pretty clean. Shouldn't be any grease on these cogs because that's what your belt goes round. I'm just going to clean rag and clean these clutch plates. So, and we'll just spray that again and just give that a wipe over. they'll wipe over. Everything's clean now. So what we're going to do now is grease them up and then we'll get it back together. Right, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was really informative, just showing you that you can strip that tech drive down and you can get it all cleaned and it's all ready to grease up. So what we'll do in the next episode is we'll get it all greased up and get it back together. As always, everything that I use in the channel, there are links in the description below for all your Kirby parts, and there's Kirby Enthusiast merch links as well in the description. So make sure you check those out. Don't forget, we're literally 150 subscribers away from that next announcement of the next Kirby giveaway, which will be announced at 1500 subscribers. So if you want to enter that competition when it gets launched, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification button so you don't miss any upcoming episodes and notifications. So again, those of you new to the channel, if you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate showing support by slapping that subscribe. It's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if I like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. Now what we'll do is cut to the bloopers and I'll catch you in the next one. So as always, I'll pin it to the video. So what we'll do is we'll see. Don't forget, we're literally 150 subscribers away from that next. Now don't forget, we're 150, literally 150.